Hello, chemistry students. Today we're taking a personality test called the Castle. As you listen to the following statements, imagine yourself as you walk through the castle. Try to get a picture in your mind before looking at the answer choices. Write your answers on a separate piece of paper. Pause this video if you need more time, but don't look ahead. Let's learn more about you. Question 1. You are standing at the front of the door to the castle. What does it look like? Try to imagine yourself walking up to the castle. Think about what the castle door looks like. Get a clear picture in your head. If you need more time, pause this video. And let's move on to the responses. It is a simple door, or it is covered with plants and somewhat hard to find, or it is a huge wooden door with metal details and looks a little frightening. Record your choice on the paper next to you. If you need more time, pause the video. Question number 2. You pass through the door of the castle to find it deserted. What is the first thing you see? Again, envision yourself walking through the door that you chose of the castle and taking a step inside. What is the first thing you would see? Get a clear picture in your mind. If you need more time, pause the video. Here are your possible responses. You see a huge library with a wall full of books, a huge fireplace with a hot fire burning, a large banquet hall with huge chandeliers and red carpets, or a long corridor with many closed doors. Write down the answer that most closely resembles what you imagined. Pause the video if you need more time. Moving on to question 3. As you look around, you see a staircase. What does the staircase look like? Picture it in your mind. Pause the video if you need another moment. Here are your possible responses. It looks sharp and massive. It doesn't look like it leads anywhere. It is an impressive, grand spiral staircase. Choose the response that most closely resembles what you envisioned. Write your choice down on your paper. Pause the video if you need more time. Next, question. After climbing the stairs, you reach a small room in which there is only one window. How big is the window? Picture yourself in the room. Envision the window. Pause the video if needed. Here are your possible responses. It is a normal window, or it's quite small like a skylight, or the window is almost as big as the entire surface of the wall. Choose the answer that most closely resembles what you thought of. Write your answer down on the paper next to you. Pause the video if you need more time. Moving on to question 5. Look out the window. What do you see? Take a moment. Imagine the view from the window in the room. Pause the video if you need more time. Here are your possible choices. You see large waves crashing furiously on rocks. You see a snowy forest, or a green valley, or a small, vibrant city. Choose the answer that most closely resembles your vision. Jot it down on the piece of paper next to you. Pause this video if you need more time. And moving on to question 6. You go down the stairs and find a door at the back of the castle. You open it and enter a yard. What does it look like? Take a moment to envision what you see out the back door of the castle. Pause the video if you need more time. Here are your possible responses. It's overgrown with plants, grasses, broken wood, and barbed wire. Or, it's impeccably maintained with lots of colorful flowers. Or, it's like a little jungle, but you can imagine how beautiful it would be if someone cleaned it up and put it in order. Make your choice. Write it down on your paper. Pause this video if you need more time to finish writing. Now, let's go through the results. First question, the door. The door represents your attitude to new experiences. If you imagined a simple everyday door, you probably are not afraid of any new challenge and will test your luck in new things and situations without a second thought. If you have chosen the hidden door, you probably do not know what you need to do in the future and your life in it, and it looks bleary and undefined. Of course, if you have chosen a big scary door, then you probably are afraid of the unknown and find it difficult to get out of your comfort zone and try new experiences. Second question, inside the castle. The space inside the castle is the idea that you believe others have of you. If, for example, you saw a library, you probably think that you are the person who supports others and helps them find answers to their problems. The large fireplace gives a feeling of warmth and passion that you think you cause in people. A fancy ballroom suggests that you feel that you can dazzle people around you and that you have a lot to give. If you ended up in a long corridor with closed doors, you feel that you are difficult to understand and others will have to try much to penetrate more within you. The third question was the staircase. The stairway shows the image that you have of life. The sharp and massive staircase shows a person who sees life as suffering with many difficulties. If you chose the beautiful spiral staircase, that shows that you are a romantic person. The fourth question was the window. The window is the way you feel right now. A small window means that you feel depressed and trapped in your life. It may feel like there's no way out of what you are experiencing in this period. A normal window shows a person with realistic demands and expectations of life at this stage. You realize that there are limitations, but the future is here and it looks clear for you. Conversely, if the window is gigantic, you probably feel invincible, free, and able to achieve what you want. Question 5, the view from the window. The view from the window is the overview of your whole life. A stormy sea shows a hectic and erratic life, while a snowy forest is associated with a person who lived isolated and detached from the crowds. The green valley shows that your life is calm and steady without much stress and anxiety. Finally, the vibrant city is related to someone who generally lives a full life, socializing with lots of people. Question 6, the courtyard of the castle. The image of the courtyard is the image that you have in mind of your future. So if your garden is neat and shiny, then you feel that your future will be heavenly. A picture of a promising but neglected garden shows an optimistic person who is worried if he can find the energy to take control of his life and make his future more beautiful. Those who chose the grassy, damaged garden are pessimistic and do not have a very nice picture of the future. Thank you for taking this relational psychology personality test. Reflect for a moment. How did these responses, how did your results reflect how you feel about your own personality? Move on to the next assignment.